Norm Rosen from RV Lifestyle Magazine at Owasco RV, and today we're going to take a look at a Jayco Precept Class A motorhome. This is a beautiful unit, and Willem from Owasco is going to join us in a minute, and Willem is going to give us a walkthrough of this absolutely magnificent unit. So don't go anywhere, and we'll be right back. Norm Rosen from RV Lifestyle Magazine at beautiful Owasco RV, the new location in Bowmanville on Rundle Road. Beautiful shop. And we're here with Willem Woutvig.
You got it.
Who is the motorhome specialist. And we are in a Jayco Precept Class A motorhome. This is beautiful, Willem. You're the expert.
Yes.
So I did my homework, I checked it out.
Good.
But I'm going to pass the microphone socially distanced over to you if you would be kind enough to give all of our viewers a little walkthrough of this unit.
Well, welcome everybody. This is the Jayco Precept 36H by Jayco. Layout very, very popular. It's actually one of the most popular layouts that we sell in the Precept Prestige. Jayco actually has 3 levels of motorhome. They have Class A motorhomes. They have the Alante, which is an entry-level motorhome. Then they have the Precept, which is an even nicer motorhome, a 22,000-pound chassis. And then we come to the Precept Prestige right here, which has a 24,000-pound chassis, 22.5-inch wheels. So ride and handling is fantastic on this unit. It comes with a fully vacuum bonded floor. That means that there's no seams in the floor anywhere, so you don't get any creaks and cracks when you drive down the street, drive down the highway. This unit is fully equipped. There's really no options on here. So I know Norm took a whole bunch of pictures that are going to be accompanied here. The layout has 8 seat belts, unusual for most motorhomes as well. We have 4 in the dinette, we have 2 in the theater seating, and we have 2 up front. So you can actually travel with 8 people. Sleeping might be a bit of a problem with 8 people, depending on how large they are. But we do have a top bed here, a top bunk that comes down over top of the front 2 seats. This bed, very important, holds 750 pounds. That's unusual in a Class A motorhome. 750 pounds is unheard of. So it can sleep 2 adults. It comes all the way down, comes with a ladder, comes with 2 guards that actually keep your kids in. Or if you don't want to keep them in, you can actually take them out.
Box spring queen size.
It does have a box spring, and it's full queen size. Norm just reminded me. Both front seats turn around. New radio, Pioneer in this unit here. Comes with Apple CarPlay, Android CarPlay. So the GPS is kind of out of the window because everybody's using their phone anyway. So Jayco tuned into that. Free Sirius XM for 3 months on this unit as well. It has a fireplace. It has an optional washer dryer that can be installed from the factory, or if you don't want it, can be installed later at the dealer level. Solid surface countertops, under mount lighting on the counters. This is absolutely beautiful, beautiful motorhome. 5,500 watt generator that runs everything in this unit. Comes with 2 13.5 BTU, 13.5K BTU air conditioners that are ducted throughout the unit, so keeping cool is not a problem. It's got a furnace, it's got electric heat from the air conditioners, a heat pump. It also has electric heat from your fireplace. So again, Jayco Precept Prestige, full paint on the outside. Okay, standard on the Prestige. Like you pick your color and away you go. 2 interior colors available. Amish made cabinets as always, screwed and glued. Everything closes just wonderfully. The other thing that's important on this unit here, it has the spider control, so you can actually run everything with your phone. You can open the slides with your phone, the awning with your phone. You can level the unit with your phone. So very, very well equipped, and it also has auto gen start as well. So if you do have a pet, a dog, a cat, you want to leave in here, you want to go shopping at Walmart, you know what, we can set our temperature. The generator will come on automatically, will automatically start and keep the temperature where you want it, It also does that for battery charging as well. So basically, there's nothing else to buy other than a washer dryer if you want it. It's Motorhome fully equipped. Pick your colors and away you go. Availability right now, we have this unit is on the lot and it's available for sale. If you order the unit right now, we would probably see it September, October, maybe a little closer to the end of the year. Things have been moving a little bit slower this year with the getting the motorhomes, but if you want to be set up for next year in a motorhome or you want to go down south, now's the time to come and have a look at this unit. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll give the mic back to Norm. Socially distanced, of course.
But of course, Willem. Now, Willem, this dinette seating is wonderful. In the first place, it's very comfortable. It does transform to a bed that would be okay for a person, say, up to about 5 feet tall.
5 foot 5 inches.
5 foot 5 inches on the bed.
Yes.
What's outstanding on this is it has a built-in, automatically rising LCD TV. And that is really something very, very nice. And it just goes like at the touch of a button.
Yes.
Quite fascinating. Over on this side, we have the lounge seating, and these are recliners. And you just, electric recliners, and look at this. You just go like this, and you can recline yourself. I mean, we could do this road test.
I could fall asleep.
We could do the road test. We could have a little snooze on here and not bother going back to the office at all today. This is like marvelous. And also seatbelt positions. And in between the two theater seatings, you have a very nice little storage compartment. You have a couple of cup holders. We have pretty much everything, but it doesn't have massage.
No more massage.
No more massage. No more massage.
They've gotten rid of that over the years. People seem to be just fine with a recliner without the massage. The massage in these chairs wasn't all that great anyways. It kind of just was a vibrating kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it really didn't give you a massage like a proper massage chair does. So it's just something else that can be in there when the chair goes in and out, and there's wiring in there. So it's just better to have it just properly equipped like this.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, in the dinette area, because people are going to be working on here, and people are also going to be working up here in the front area, we have a slide-out tray in front of the navigator chair, which is ideal for you to put your laptop. So if you're doing navigation on the laptop or on an iPad, you can see that very easily.
And there's USB in the dinette. So there's USB all over the place beside the bed. The one thing I did forget to mention, this unit does have a 1200 watt inverter that runs the residential style fridge. Now again, the Precept Prestige and the Precept are the only motorhomes that come with ice and water on the outside.
Yes.
So it comes with a full filtration system for the water system, and we have ice and water, and the fridge is a full-size residential 21 cubic foot fridge that runs off the 1200 watt inverter along with the entertainment, along with those two plugs beside the bed. So if you have a sleep machine or you need oxygen at night, you have power available to you at all times.
Yes. Very interesting. What's above your head over here?
Above my head is just storage, basically. Like all the controls on this unit are in the spider control in a screen. You can download the app. There is, in case of, there is manual controls all over the place as well for your lights, for any of the slides, any of the awnings. All can be done manually as well, but it can be done by the screen or by your phone as well.
Now let's cut right to the nitty-gritty. If my wife and I decided that we can't live without this coach, and we wanted to place an order, of course, because we know the stock at the dealerships, because of COVID and everything, is a little difficult. How long would it take to get delivery of one of these babies?
Okay, so the Alantes are available right now. We have 26s, 29s in stock. The regular Precept will be available September, October. The Prestige models, you're probably looking at December, January before you see it.
The basic difference being trim level?
Trim level and also suspension as well, because as we go to the outside, you'll notice that this particular unit, the Precept Prestige, just like the Precept, has J-Ride Plus.
Yes.
Which makes it the quietest riding, best handling motorhomes on the market it today.
And the J-Ride is a proprietary suspension that Jayco developed
Right.
and manufactures in cooperation with their chassis provider.
Correct. So what we put on this particular unit is computer balanced drive shaft,
Yes.
front and rear stabilizer bar. We put Sachs shocks on this unit, and then jounce bumpers. A lot of people heard of sumo springs. They're always engaged.
Yes.
Okay, so jounce bumpers are it's kind of the same way. They're kind of a yellow jounce bumper that sits between the chassis and the frame. They're engaged. So anytime you hit a bumper or anything like that, it just softens that ride and doesn't give you metal on metal. Okay,
Yeah.
so if you go to the Elante, it has less suspension components. It just has the front and rear stabilizer bar, and it does have the rubber pucks that actually do the same thing, like timbrins. Okay, but it's not as elaborate as the Precept and the Precept Prestige. However, in its price class, the Elante is still the best handling, quietest riding motorhome on the market, which the Precept Prestige and the Precept can actually claim as well.
Because
Best handling,
same chassis.
quietest riding motorhome on the market. 22.5-inch wheels, computer balanced drive shaft. That floor that we talked about,
Yes.
okay, is vacuum laminated, so there's no seams or anything like that.
No
on the floor.
squeaking. While we were
No
walking
squeaking.
through doing the
Zero.
photo shoot, no squeaking at all. It
No
was
squeaks.
almost amazing how quiet it was.
And the other thing that's really, really outstanding on this, which you'll see when you do the walk around on the outside, it's got a 120-inch windshield.
Yes.
Okay, this windshield is like watching high-definition television when you go down the road. It actually is made out of, little known fact, out of Turkish sand.
Really?
It's the only sand pure enough that you don't get distortion around the corners. So if you
Interesting.
look at the Jayco motorhome, it has very small A-pillars. Okay, so you actually have better visibility. So this windshield, the only way they can make it that it doesn't distort and make it go around the corners is the Turkish sand. So it's a 120-inch windshield. It's super large. Got a brand new dash this year. We got the brand new engine, 7.3 liter, 350 horsepower, 468 foot-pounds of torque.
Who makes the engine?
Ford. All right, it's called the Godzilla. That's what it's called online. So this engine is little out when you first start it up, but when you drive, it has a 6-speed transmission now. The 468 foot-pounds of torque gets you up and down hills just wonderfully. So very good comments on it. I don't really have any mileage. People are telling me 10 to 12 miles to the gallon, but you know what? I don't have enough of them out there to really get a feeling for it. But people love the new engine.
Realistically, if your lifestyle will justify a vehicle of this caliber,
You're
not worried too much about mileage.
Exactly.
But 10 to 12 miles per gallon, Canadian gallon or American gallon? Canadian gallon. 10 to 12 miles per gallon is like, what, 13, 14 liters per 100 kilometers?
Yeah, a little bit less than that. Yeah. So the other
That is about what you get in a pickup truck.
right. We worked it out. My sales manager, has a motorhome that has a V10 in it, but he drives it pretty hard because he had to go to East Coast and back in a week. And he went and he drove at 120, 130 kilometers an hour with gas averaging at that time $1.19, like his average cost was $1.19.
A liter.
It was $25 for every hour he drove the unit.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so if you go to Florida, right?
Yeah.
How many hours is Florida driving? So 24 hours? 20 hours? Okay, so 20 hours.
20
times 25, so you look at $500.
$500,
$600.
$500 in fuel. But once you're across the border, fuel is cheaper.
It's cheaper.
If you can get across the border.
Exactly. You carry your
Hopefully
house
we'll
with
get
you.
across the border in
Sleep
July.
in your own bed at night, make your own food. A lot of people are gluten-free, have special diets, right? So you can make your own food, you sleep in your own bed, especially with COVID. That's hugely important to people right
Yes,
now.
oh yes.
Right? They don't want to sleep in a hotel. They don't want to sleep in a bed or in an area where people have been. Right? If you have a pet, same thing. Try and find a hotel if you have a dog. Right? This year, you can take your dog with you can take your cats with you, your parrot, whatever you have, right? We have that auto gen start that will keep them cool even when you're not in a motorhome. So, fantastic. Honestly, I'm really impressed by what Jayco did here.
Oh, it's beautiful. Let's go and take a look at the master bedroom.
All right.
And we'll just shoot a little bit of footage back there. So, Willem, this is a very, very nice master bedroom. You can walk all the way around the bed. A lot of people take a look at bedrooms and RVs and they say, oh yeah, the bed is big enough, but you can't get around it to actually make the bed. It's so obvious. The Jayco has 53 years of experience designing RVs.
Exactly, and the nice thing about it right now as well is they hired Stacy Stewart, who is an interior designer. Now in all our trailers, our motorhomes, you can really see that there's been some thought in the design, because everything used to be dark wood and green or blue, and that was it, right? So now actually it's more residential looking. We have a residential style fridge in here. We have a king size bed in here. You see it's all finished off with the beautiful bedspread and the design pillows. We have MCD shades that darken it out. You look at these little lights here. So if you're like me, you have to go to the bathroom at night a lot, twice or three times. You don't want to wake anybody up, so you have a little blue light here to go to the bathroom. But if you hold it, okay, you got a reading light.
Oh, that's how you do that.
That's how you do that. So it's
okay.
the little things that make the difference. You have those up front as well. On the stove as well, we have night lights as well, so you can easily find your way. It has accent lighting on the floor, so it's easily to find your way on a unit like this. Again, we talked about the cabinetry. Okay, Jayco uses steel hardware first of all, but they also use two of them instead of one.
Yes.
Okay, now Jayco tells us to do this, so like that. That closes, so when you go around corners or bumpy roads or anything like that, your stuff is not going to be on the bed when you come home. So this, like I have trouble opening this, you really gotta tug on it to open it. So again, mortise and tenon all the way, screwed and glued. Okay, feel behind here. You can also feel screws, right? It's all there. It's all glued, made by the Mennonites in Indiana, right there. So it's very, very well put together. The woodwork.
But this is generations of craftsmen who have been working on the cabinetry on the Jayco products. I've been privileged to have taken Jayco plant tours from the mid-1970s up to the last few years, and when you walk around the Jayco plant, the people actually are doing their job like they love the work.
They do.
And it is so reflected in the overall quality, the fit and finish, the attention to detail, the precision of the cabinetry. This is like the finest furniture that you would expect to have in your residence.
Exactly.
As a matter of fact, if my wife were to see this, she would say, why can't we have furnishings and a bathroom as nice as this? And I would have to say, well, dear, perhaps we will one day when we retire in a Jayco motorhome.
You gotta understand though, like it's gotta be good furniture if you're buying a motorhome. It goes down the road. Like when you're in your house, and you buy IKEA furniture or anything like that, it's not gonna fall apart.
Well, unless you live in California, where
you should earthquakes, right? So, but if you in a motorhome, we're going down the road. Things are gonna shake and things are gonna move. So you want your furniture to be good. You don't want your stuff to fall apart.
That's right.
So drawers hold 70 pounds in a Jayco. Like if we look at, we have 3 drawers. We have a full drawer bank there on the bottom. We have our washer dryer cabinet right there. If you were to choose washer dryer in here, you could
now at
put
the
a stackable
moment
unit in there.
At the moment, what we have is
Storage.
Yeah. But you could put a hanging clothes bar in there
Easily.
And down in this one, where you would normally have the rest of the stacker washer dryer, you have 3 drawers, and they're quite generous size.
And if you look at the drawers, there's not just 3 sides, but we actually give you the 4th side as well, where the front is screwed into.
Yes.
Right? So a lot of them give you 1, 2, 3 sides, and then they screw it into there. And when you have a load, you're actually going to pull the front off. Jayco gives you that extra little piece of wood. Might not mean a lot, but you multiply a little piece of wood in every drawer, it's cost.
You know what that means, though? Not only is it better quality on the way in, it's better resale value when you decide to trade up.
And a better warranty when you
to the $195,000 unit.
Correct.
Now, you're standing in front of a beautiful big wardrobe.
Let me show you how that works. Real wood doors, okay, nice heavy doors, full hanging, okay, and you see that it has lots of space for her to hang her stuff in.
Yes.
And you know what? There is a little bit of storage under the bed for a plastic bag for us guys. But this here for a lady, we have 3 drawers, we have a full hanging closet, we have a full drawer bank. She should be able to get all her stuff in there.
Oh yes.
Right? And for me, you know what? All I need is a pair of shorts and a t-shirt, and away we go.
Pretty much, yeah. But we wear the same clothes every day.
Exactly. Again, we have in this bedroom, we have 2 outlets beside the bed that allow us to put in a CPAP machine, or a sleep machine, as some people call it. So it's powered through the 1200 watt inverter, same as the fridge. Fridge again has ice and water. beautiful. I like, honestly, they carried the solid surface counters through to the bedroom as well.
How many fingers is it going to take for me to lift the bed?
Probably 2 hands, I would think. This one here does not have supports. Okay, so there is a prop rod in there.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Yep, so there's an actual rod to hold this open, and no gas assist, but I'm doing it with one hand, no problem.
Yeah,
I'll let
I'm
you
helping
hold
you.
this, though. I'm going to put it down.
I'm helping you a little bit.
We'll put this back down very gently.
So, and it comes with a TV here as well, and it comes with a TV on the outside as well. So
Yes.
it comes with 3 TVs.
Yeah.
TV on the outside on this particular unit. It has a swivel base. Okay, so you can actually watch it from each angle. Again, it's a Jayco exclusive. Any other motorhome, the TV just sits there.
Yeah.
And you kind of got to sit straight in front of it in order to see the television. Here, you can move it to one side of the awning if the sun is there, the other side of the awning. We also have a DVD and a stereo built in to the outside television. Also a Jayco exclusive. You won't find it in any other motorhome. So
Okay.
it's
So, Willem, how do you like driving the Precept motorhome?
you know what? It takes a little getting used to drive a big A-class motorhome, but once you're used to it, the view on this machine is like high definition television. You can see everything. Just imagine yourself being in the mountains.
Yeah.
They're easy to handle. You really don't have to worry about, where you are on the road. It handles really, really well. We're at a stop sign here, so we're just going to stop.
Yeah.
But they handle well. They're quiet. You can carry on a conversation with the person beside you, and it's not noisy. We have a beautiful radio in here we could listen to if we wanted to. So if you're by yourself, you have entertainment on the go. Honestly, it doesn't tire you out to drive this. The seats
No, it's
are comfortable.
Beautiful.
The only thing you want to watch out for is probably not falling asleep in these comfortable chairs.
Oh,
So
you wouldn't want to do
when
that.
you get
no.
tired, you want to pull over and you want to have,
Absolutely.
have a little nap in those nice chairs behind us here. So,
Absolutely.
So here we go again. We picked up a passenger along the way.
Yeah, we picked up Miles.
We picked up Miles, and we're at a stop sign here on the way back to Owasco. And as you can see, the turning radius is basically like a regular car. You don't have to go far out in order to turn it. The only thing you got to watch out for is it's 36 feet. So when you do turn around, or when you turn sharp turns, the back end will swing out just a little bit. You want to make sure you don't hit any cars, bicycles, motorcycles, anything like that beside you. So, but honestly, it's, I don't have to even hold it with 2 hands. It's got 6 speeds. So as we gain speed, it's got that low end torque, but as we gain speed, it's quiet. Norm and I can carry on a normal conversation here.
Oh, yes.
It's not loud. Where we are on the road, we can look in our mirrors and we see both sides are well within the area of the road. So you don't have to worry about going off the road on the side or off the road in the other lane. Easy to drive, guys. It's like 10 minutes is all it takes to get used to it. Here we are back to Owasco. So as you can see, it slows down on the transmission, which helps the braking.
And there's the Owasco sign that everybody has to look for.
We're on a little bit of a dead-end street, but you know what? It gives us lots of space to display everything. It's a nice road. As we go around the railroad tracks, you'll notice even that it doesn't rattle the motorhome. It's quiet. Honestly, it's a fantastic driving machine. The only rattles you're going to get is probably from your dishes.
Yes.
Your pots and pans. You put some rubber in between that. My wife came up with an idea to she bought a pack of coffee filters and put them in between the plates.
That's a good idea.
You get 500 for a couple of dollars at the dollar store.
Yeah.
And it works fantastic. It just dampens that noise.
Or you could go deluxe and buy some Scoot Guard.
Yeah, Scoot Guard works as well. Dollar store as well. You know what? The dollar store is famous for that kind of stuff. So here we are at our dealership. So as you can see, you don't have to worry about the turns. It's easy to turn. Goes right back in on the Seville Road, and you'll notice that we get right back to even the sharp turn that's coming up here. I'll show you that we can easily do that without hitting the curb. Don't want myself making a liar here, but you can see how nice it turns. And we watch our mirror. There you go. So even a sharp turn like that, trying to get in a parking lot into a gas station is not a problem at all. As we get back to the dealership here, we'll just park it beside the showroom. As you can see, our stock is limited. at the moment, but we do have some units coming in for stock. We have a couple of Elantes in stock here for people to look at. Turning circle is fantastic on this thing. It's got side cameras, rear cameras, so easy to maneuver and drive. As you hit your blinker, you get your side view on the screen towards you here. As you hit the reverse, we get a good reverse angle on that. We can see where we're going. You can put the lines on there if you like that kind of thing. You can see exactly where you want to stop.
See, I'm looking at the electronic dashboard, and now we're going to swivel over and look at your central control panel here.
Yeah.
And that works with Apple Play and
Apple
all kinds
CarPlay,
of
Android
things.
CarPlay. There's your side camera.
Yeah.
Okay, to the left, and the side camera to the right. Switches over, and there we go. So when you're on the 401, you can adjust those as well. You can see exactly what's beside you, so you have your dead spot taken care of. So honestly, you know what? Easy to drive. We'll give you a lesson if you have to. If you buy a motorhome like this, we'll be happy to take you out for a drive, make you feel comfortable for it.
Now, people often ask us, do you need a special license for this type of vehicle?
Anything under 24,000 pounds, you're good to go. This does not have air brakes. Most of the diesel motorhomes will have air brakes.
Yeah.
We're also getting some Embarks in, Jayco Embark, which will have the Freightliner chassis or the Spartan chassis. They will have air brakes. This particular unit does not have air brakes, it has air assist, they call that. And no special license needed, just a regular G. Okay, it's a little intimidating in the beginning, but again, we'll help you, we'll give you a lesson, and most people, when I take them out for a drive, they go, you know what, this is easier than I thought it was. So
It's as easy to drive as a van.
exactly, I know you've probably driven.
Oh, hundreds of them over the
motorhomes,
years.
so
Well, 50 years we're in the business.
Yeah, and I've been here 34, so together we've done 84 years
Well,
of
you-
motorhoming.
yes. Well,
Right.
you started,
I started when I was 12.
yes. Oh, yes,
Right?
yes,
That
yes.
puts me in the right age category.
Oh, yes, I would think so.
No, I started in 1987 with Owasco, and I haven't looked back, so I really enjoy being here, and it's a
Excellent.
good family to work for.
Marvelous people.
Family-owned business, and we get along great. It's like I said, it's a great family to work for. I enjoy being here, and it's nice to sell motorhomes.
Oh,
Sell
yes.
stuff to people that they want, that like.
Well, your
So-
extended family
Exactly.
are generations of satisfied customers who have been
That's right.
dealing with Owasco
Owasco.
since they started in business.
They've been starting since 1972. Owasco started, mostly with the Volkswagen campers that most
Yes.
of our people still know us for. In 2000, we moved into trailers as well, and motorhome fees.
And that was Bob Verway at the very beginning.
Exactly. Now his kids are running it. So we have Amy, who is the general manager here now, his daughter, and the next generation is already growing up. So
Yes.
this is my third generation of Verways that I'm working for. So
Very nice people.
very nice people.
Well,
Yeah.
Bob was nominated to be the Canadian RV Dealer of the Year.
He was, yeah.
And, well, he lost out to Al Robinson, but it was very close. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Bob as the Canadian RV Dealer of the Year anytime in the near future.
Yeah, we would really appreciate that.
Yeah,
He's
that would
worked
be
hard
nice.
for it.
Oh, he has,
So,
absolutely.
And he's built himself a beautiful business. So
Wonderful dealership, excellent service. The service
we have
bays,
14 bays.
the
So-
bays are beautiful.
and we have we filled them up with techs. We have female techs as well, which is really nice. Unheard of. We have 3 female techs here as well that are fully RV qualified.
Yeah.
Propane. They do everything from upholstery to mechanical stuff. I think we have about 12 techs on right
Yes,
now.
yes.
And a couple of apprentices. So.
And of course, you're one of the leading members of the Ontario RV Dealers Association.
Yes, and we just got affiliated with RV Care as well.
RV Care,
So,
excellent group of people.
Yeah, here we go. So the only way to go is up.
Up.
Right,
Yes.
Darren? Thank you so much for coming down.
Thank you, Willem. It's been a pleasure driving with you,
You're welcome.
and a privilege to consider myself as one of your inner circle of friends.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
All right,
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.